What's up, peeps? It is a beautiful Wednesday here in the sunny south. It is so lovely. It's like 44, 45 degrees outside. It actually feels like winter. Yeah, it's going well. So, interesting update. We have shut down the production department at the television station I work for, which kind of means I can make TV commercials on the side now. First time in 23 years I can do that. Now, I may be doing it full time on the side soon, but the future's a little uncertain at the moment. But the show's keeping us busy, so hopefully that'll keep going. But so I get to make TV commercials on the side. So with that, I have pretty decent audio gear, decent little camera, and pretty good lights. So I think I'm gonna just do a freebie little restaurant. I'm gonna find a restaurant on the North Shore where I live, and then make them a little commercial. I've shot a bunch of things, but I want to do my own from beginning to end. A little 30-second commercial with, I guess I'll do the voiceover. And music's going to be interesting. I've never really had to look for music, But this one, I guess I'll try to use royalty-free if I can find something. Royalty-free is usually pretty bad, You can go to iStock and all these music sites and stuff, but it's a little pricey. That I could put Rolling Stones in this commercial for all I care. They're not going to air it or anything, but as long as they don't air it, they'll be fine. They'll get their pantsuit off if they air it. So I guess I got to be careful with that. I'm just going to send off a free commercial out in the wild there and hope these people never air it. I better use music that I'll be covered with. So maybe I don't want to can't get no satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. It would be fun, but it's about $50,000 to $60,000 a month to rent that song from ASCAP. So it's expensive. So anyway, it's probably more than that actually. That's probably for like 4 airings cost that much. So so I'll be making that soon. So it might be a little weekend project. Might make a commercial for a restaurant on the North Shore. There's a couple I'm looking into. A place called Smoke, another restaurant in Mandeville, and a really cool little restaurant called Toad Hollow. I like that one. It's kind of interesting, unique, and strange in downtown Covington. But anyway, that's kind of where I am. So I get to finally do freelance commercials, which are kind of opens the doors for a little side work. It's been kind of restricting. I didn't want to lose my job making a $500, $1,000 commercial. So all these years kind of passed on it. For a while we could do web. We could do like little web videos and stuff, and I don't know. It's hard to pick up because most companies do their own little webcasts, webinars. They're not going to pay us to come do a webinar. There was this really nice company called the Breast Center on St. Charles Avenue, which was an amazing building. It's like an old Ford manufacturing plant or distribution plant from the early 1900s. Beautiful building. They renovated it. They take up like 2 square blocks. It's huge. And people come from around the world to get restoration and surgery. Top-notch facility. I mean, these docs must make $1 million a day. It's crazy. And this place is just gorgeous. But they paid us for about a year or 2 to go over there and work and shoot their webinars, and it looked good. It looked really good, And I don't know, it just kind of dried up. It's like all things, beginning, middle, and an end. That kind of dried up. I didn't do a lot of freelance all this time. Didn't have a lot of time really, But who knows? If I get a gig, full-time gig on the North Shore, I could probably do this a little bit more. So it's something I like doing. I think it's fun going out and shoot. And if I can do it fast enough, or don't spend weeks and weeks and weeks on the dang thing, maybe $500 to $800 would be a good little niche. That's about where these little tiny mom and pops want to spend on production. And the salespeople get to mark it up $100 or so just to handle it. So they're gonna throw in their little cheese on top of that. So whatever I give it, whatever I charge, they're easily gonna tack $100, maybe $200 on top of it, maybe even more. Who knows? But if I can make it worth my while, just a little quickie commercial, have my little lights set up, and they're tents. I got like 2 tinted little main lights that'll help soften it, look good. And I got a bunch of lights now. They're starting to add up. So that'll be it'll be interesting. So yeah, that'll be fun. I might tinker with that. And a little girl and I, of course, we've got our little haunted house project, which she's excited about, which is kind of fun. That is a project that went on ice a few years ago. Now she's into stop motion, so she wants to get back on that. So that'd be fun too. We're making a little miniature set of a haunted house, and we're gonna have a little ghost. A little ghost and a cat maybe chasing each other, playing around a haunted house and trees and stuff. Who knows? Whatever we feel like doing. It's fun. It's fun doing little scenes. So we'll probably do like one little scene at a time. Every time we cut the cameras another day. So you cut to a tight shot by a tree, have them run around the tree and climb up the tree and do their sequence, and that's its whole sequence. It lives by itself. So the cool thing about stop motion is there's no going back. You just do it, and then what you got is what you got. You can cut in and out of it to a wide and tight shots. You do the wide shot, animate it, the tight shot, animate it. But yeah, there's no overthinking it. You just do it. So got to have a pretty good reference photo. I'm gonna take a picture of the set when we're done with it, like where the lights were exactly. So it just helps get everything back in place to help match it better. I really got to get into light metering and levels more. I just use the meter in my camera for everything, which isn't the best way to do it. You're supposed to have even lighting, background, foreground. Foreground needs to be a little hotter than the background kind of thing, but personal preference thing. These days, you bring it up on a monitor, and what you see is what you get. I mean, there's no surprises. It's not like film where it comes back and background's 2 stop hotters in the foreground. It's just, it didn't like that anymore. It's just put it on a camera and put it on a big monitor, and what you see is what you're gonna end up with. So it's not rocket science anymore. So, but it's good to know, just so I can make a reference note. We're whatever 300 lumens hot here and 500 hot there. At least it'll match is the main thing. When I'm jumping in and out of these tight wide shots. So that's fun. Always love. Excuse me. I always love working with my munchkin. She's really, really talented. Her and her little sister, they're so into art. They have a great eye for detail. It's fun doing anything with my munchkin. So yeah, that's fun. Fun weekend. I think it's gonna be cold. It's a nice indoor project. So yeah, just thought I'd update. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch these anymore until I post one with content. But I don't know. I just gotta keep the algorithm going. I hate to give up my hierarchy if these videos are actually helping me get hierarchy. I have no idea. So yeah, I might do a little stop motion tutorial. See if that gets a couple clicks. You gotta work it. There's no doubt about it. You can't just post a video and not put any tags or keywords or anything and just let it go, because you get 0 hits. Like this one, if I cover it with tags and hashtags, I might get 15 or 20 hits. And you got to post it on social sites and stuff, and you got to work it. It's a little bit of a job to advertise, but there's no content here, so I don't really advertise it. I'm just really playing the algorithm game, keeping posting so people will search and find the true ones I do post whenever I decide to do those. So maybe this weekend I can try it. I can do I never did do a multi-take video yet. I keep forgetting about that. I don't have any dang time now. This show is just like freaking time black hole. I'm here till 6:30, 7 o'clock every night working on this show, and it's just so encompassing. So it's fun. It's a fun challenge, and it went from stress to a lot of work, which is good. It's fun. There's a fun energy in the morning. I get to be the cheerleader, get everyone riled up, get everyone pumped up for the little shot with the group shot of the guest coming on the show, and then it's fun. I tell you, we're already at excuse me, week 2, day 3. More than 40 guests already. 40, and we're only halfway through the second week. So I don't know about burnout, but it does sound like a telemarketer now when I call these people. Hey, we need your filter form, we need your JPEGs and video, send it in to us. Come here at 8:45 in the morning. It's like this spiel. At some point, I'm gonna hire just a robot to play the recording. I mean, geez, it's just it is what it is. I mean, you got to follow the criteria or we will have a train wreck, so. But getting these people to follow, boy, let me tell you, the South, that's some lazy people. Oh, we'll get around to it. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. We'll get around to it. Don't worry about your little form. We'll get that form filled out to you before, the show's what, 8:45? I'll have it to you at 8:30. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's like, gosh, people of the South, get on it. Put down that praline and coffee and cafe au lait and get off your butt and fill out the dang form. They drive me nuts. So, anyway, that goes with the territory. I'm pretty laid back too. So, anyway, see ya. Wish me luck.